everybody, I'm Monster Invaders and I'm here with Dark Hunter 2121 and today we're going to review Godzilla. I'm so excited.
Your courage will never be more needed than it is today.
Yeah, this one was a really anticipated one for 123 Invaders over here. He's been wanting us to do this review for a while, so this is kind of like a special thing for him too. What do you think of the kid actor who played Ford in this movie?
He does kind of look like a young Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Yeah.
Have you seen any of the old Japanese Godzilla films?
No, I haven't seen any of the old Japanese ones. This is kind of like the first Godzilla movie I've really seen. I've always seen like pictures and clips from the older ones, but this one really had me wanting to see it since like Bryan Cranston was in it, and also the same guy who's directed this one is also going to be directing one of the Star Wars spin-offs, or maybe I think it's episode 8, or either episode 8 or one of the spin-off movies. So this is kind of like one of the movies that I'm watching to see how he does on the Star Wars movies. Do you think that after 15 years after the first reactor meltdown that they would be prepared for like another reactor meltdown like what happened?
Probably not.
I think they should have been a little prepared after 15 years. Like, there are a lot of things could advance in 15 years, including like structural like the structures of like the buildings where the reactors are held and stuff. 15 years is long enough to prepare for something like that.
Yeah. Would the Jaegers from Pacific Rim stand a chance against Godzilla or Muto?
Not in this movie. Especially the Jaegers would get crushed by Godzilla. With that fire breath, they couldn't get past that.
I mean, Muto they might stand a chance against.
Yeah.
Godzilla, no.
No, Godzilla they wouldn't even be close to beating. Maybe if it was like one of the Godzilla in this movie, they wouldn't stand a chance. But maybe the Godzilla in the older ones.
Maybe if it was that.
Maybe if it's like the older
one
ones.
from the Matthew Broderick movie.
Oh, I did see some of the Matthew Broderick. I hated the Matthew Broderick.
Yeah, they got Godzilla's character completely wrong.
Yeah. And Matthew Broderick's character could have been a little fleshed out a lot more. Could have been fleshed out. Do you think it was a smart idea to wait halfway through the film to show both monsters in one area?
Yep.
I do too. They had you anticipating Godzilla from the very beginning, with even like the very first part of the movie where you start off, like the initial credits showing the cast and everything. You see like military project details, and it shows Godzilla and everything. So it starts you off wanting to see the full Godzilla at the very beginning, but they wait until seeing both of them in halfway through the film, which was a fantastic creative idea.
Are you interested in Godzilla 2?
Yes, I will definitely go see the second Godzilla. After seeing this one, I want to see how they come up with another story, like how they come up with like the second story. They could have had an option. They had the perfect idea going the easy way out, and not like spoiler alert from this one. They end up destroying like the Muto babies. They could have on the other ways for the second Godzilla movie. They could have had like the babies from the first one hatch and everything.
No, but the second one's gonna have classic monsters.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely be following the second one more closely than I have with this one. Which of the two monsters do you think is better, the Muto or Godzilla?
I don't know. Who do you think I like better?
Godzilla.
Yeah.
Um, who is your favorite actor in this movie?
I don't know. I thought everybody did a good performance. I liked Ken Watanabe and Bryan Cranston.
Yes. I love Bryan Cranston, even though he wasn't in it for a lot of the time. He was probably one of the best actors in that one, other than the guy who plays the adult version of Ford. You know his name better
Aaron
than
Taylor
I.
Johnson.
Yeah. He was probably one of those two are the best actors in this one, followed by Ken Watanabe.
What did you think of Godzilla's introduction? How they introduced him?
I loved how they introduced him. Let me go by talking with my favorite actual scene that Godzilla was in. The scene where he comes to the bridge and he has to try to get past the bridge
That was awesome.
with the kids on the bus and everything. That was so good. Do you think the radioactive bomb was a good idea, or could there be another way to get them in one place?
I guess it was a good idea. I don't know.
Well, it worked, but there could have been another. Do you think there could have been another way to get them in one place instead of like the nuclear bomb in an area?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Would you be brave enough to skydive into the place where two giant monsters are attacking?
Honestly, it depends. A lot of that's a huge sacrifice for anybody to take. But risking your life to save millions or even thousands is a risk worth taking, I think. What do you think about that one? That question.
Yeah, about the same what you said.
Yeah. What would you rate this movie?
10 out of 10.
I would actually give it a 7 out of 10 or a 7.5, somewhere in between there. Only because Bryan Cranston, his character, was not in it for very long. Ford's wife and their son, they could have had more scenes with them in it and could have actually got a better family aspect of their family. And then, if they would have done those two things, it would have been a perfect 10 out of 10 for me. So I'd give it 7.5, somewhere in that area. Thanks for watching, you guys, and stay tuned for the next episode of Cinema Time. We will be, our next review would be on Forrest Gump. It's actually, that one is one of my favorites, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching again, and have a nice day. Please check out our new sponsor, Dollar Shave Club. I use these razors myself, and they provide a perfect shave for 10 times less the cost in the stores. So check these guys out, and shave time, shave money. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and to view our previous video, it is on the top right-hand corner, and we have a mystery video for you guys on the bottom right-hand corner. And don't forget to watch Cinema Time on the Dark Hunter 2121 channel.